The Silver Comet Trail was named after the Silver Comet train, which was the first silver train that came through the Atlanta area. I believe it was in the 40s. Silver Comet originated in Washington, D.C. and went all the way down to Birmingham, and part of the route was between Atlanta and Cedartown. There was a nice little lady from Polk County who stood up and said, why don't we name it after the train that used to come through here, which was the Silver Comet. And by unanimous support, in about 15 seconds, everybody agreed that the trail would, from here on, be called the Silver Comet Trail.
I worked for the railroad. We abandoned this line in 1988 and picked up the materials in 1989. And at some point in time after that, it was sold to the Georgia Department of Transportation for just what it's being used for today. You find out that riding a bicycle on this terrain out here is a lot easier than riding on a highway. It's a lot less dangerous, number one, and the grades are very gentle grades. The maximum grade on this line right here is probably about 1.5%. So it makes for a much more pleasant ride.
Most people in the Atlanta area have spent their time cycling and walking in the gutter. There's not a lot of sidewalks in town. There's very few places to go. I invite everybody that is going to Silver Comet to skip the first 5 to 10 miles. Go further than that. Go out to the edge of Cobb County and start, because it's so popular. The first 8 or 9 miles in town are almost too busy. Your first experience on the Comet ought to be something that, like all of us had the first year or so the Comet was out there, which is where you are free to take off and go on a bike, and that's the experience I hope everybody gets.
I enjoy the Silver Comet Trail because, first of all, it's close to my house. I live less than a mile from here. It's easy just to throw the baby and the dogs in the stroller in the van and come up here for a nice quick jaunt, whether it's early in the morning or late afternoons or after work or school. Down from our trailhead at Rambo is called a pumpkin vine trestle. It's a gorgeous trestle over a deep ravine, and it's real pretty on a clear day, and you can feel the breeze blowing, and that's a lot of fun going over that.
I think one of the things we like the most about the Silver Comet Trail is that it's close by, it's convenient to our home. We live just a few minutes away. We get to ride on the trail without having to worry about traffic and cars and relative safety.
The thing that I like about the trail the most is the convenience is one. Also, you don't have to worry about the traffic along, and it's a great way to stroll around with your baby or have a kid learn to ride a bike because it's all flat, there's really no hills. So that's perfect trail for us. Some of the people that I have met on here was actually one of my college colleagues from way back in college. We're up in New York, and lo and behold, down here, I meet them on the Silver Comet Trail. It's kind of weird.
I found this 3 years ago, and I've ridden over 6,000 miles out here. It's just a wonderful place. It's very safe. It's 40 miles out, 40 miles back if you want to ride that far. You see a lot of wildlife, other people. It's no cars, no pollution. It's just a great outdoor place to be. It's really changed the type of riding that I do. As the congestion got worse and worse in Marietta, it was just sort of scary to get out on the roads with all the cars. And it's just a real asset that we have here in Cobb County and Paulding County, all the way out to Rockmart. I particularly like going into Rockmart because it's mostly downhill and you get your speed up a lot quicker down there. The tunnel is very cold in the winter because of the change of temperature, but also it cools you off in the summer.
The Silver Comet should be completed all the way from Atlanta to the Alabama state line. We're hoping in the next 24 months. We are out purchasing right-of-way between Rockmart and Cedartown. It would have already been finished, except that the rail line is not abandoned between Rockmart and Cedartown. There's 13 miles between Rockmart and Cedartown where we're having to find our way across. The rail line that exists between Rockmart and Cedartown is active. It comes out of Cartersville down to Rockmart and over to Cedartown. We think we'll have all the right-of-way put together sometime by late summer probably. If that's the case, it's just a matter of raising enough money and going out there and actually building it. A lot of people don't know that the Silver Comet was built by a private nonprofit organization either. We have got a little bitty path logo on every sign, but other than that, nobody really knows that it wasn't just government that built it. We raised $5 million so far to put into the Silver Comet from private donations and stuff. Not only are we out there building it, and not only did we help come up with the idea, but we're also finding the money with which to build it, which is a pretty incredible feat. And any help we can get from the public to keep building it, we're ready to take the help.